My fellow fiction authors, stop publishing your books to Amazon Kindle Select. Do this instead. So a few weeks ago, I put out a video explaining why I stopped publishing my books to Amazon KDP and started selling through my own website instead, using the dropshipping method. And under that video, I got a ton of comments from fiction authors explaining how they need the Amazon KDP Select program in order to push out their books and the importance of this program. And so I wanted to create this video to say I agree with you. As a fiction author, the KDP Select program is incredible. However, it's possible to stay broke in the Amazon KDP Select program. So I wanted to show you how to use it strategically to grow your author business step by step. So just a heads up, if you didn't know, I am officially starting my Christian romance brand. I'm a fiction writer. I've always been a fiction writer. I'm actually a filmmaker, and I stopped writing fiction many, many years ago to focus on nonfiction, but I'm getting back to my roots, and so this is the first book, and it's almost done. All glory to Jesus. So this is what I'm going to explain to you in this video. It's one of the strategies that I'm using in my business plan to grow my Christian fiction romance business. So just so you know, I'm with you, girl. I'm with you. Kindle Select really is a great opportunity. And if you are new here and you're not quite sure what the Kindle Select program is, the KDP Select program is, it's basically a program according to Amazon. And this is what Amazon says. It's a free 90-day program for Kindle ebooks only. It gives you the opportunity to reach more readers through Amazon and Kindle promotions. In my opinion, the benefit of using KDP Select is that you get to use Kindle's countdown deals. This thing is a game changer. So you have two options, really. You can do the free promotion strategy, which I don't recommend, or the Kindle countdown deal strategy. Kindle countdown deals are like time-based promotions where Amazon is pushing your book out to people for you. So you're gonna set a start and end date time on Amazon Kindle where you're enrolled in this program, and Kindle is going to push out your book to authors in your niche or to readers in your niche and say, hey, this author is offering a limited time discount on this book, grab it here. There's just nothing like it. It really is a great opportunity for those who publish on Amazon Kindle. So that's why I wanted to record this video though, because there is a way to do this strategically to make you a ton of money on your own website. So let's go through the steps. Step number one for using KDP Select to grow your fiction author business is to write the most sticky novel series that you can possibly write to make people want it. Write something sticky, sticky, sticky. When I say sticky, what I mean is that it is so well written and juicy that it's a page turner, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to keep reading this. Now, this strategy works best if you are writing a series. If you are just writing a one-off fiction novel, this isn't gonna work that good for you. I mean, it can still work. You can kind of adjust it, but this works best if you write a series. So part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. This novel needs to be good. So there was this author that I found on Amazon. She was using the Kindle Select program, KDP Select program, to do the countdown deal. And so I got the first book for like $1. It was like 99 cents or something like that. That book was so good. I read it in a couple of hours. I do know how to speed read, all glory to Jesus, but I read it in just a couple of hours, and I immediately ran to go get the second book because the cliffhanger, I had to know what happened. That's what I mean by sticky. For me, the way that I kind of do this in my novels, so I have something called triangles that I set up, and you have the protagonist, the hero of the story trying to accomplish a goal, the antagonist, the villain of the story trying to keep the hero from accomplishing the goal, and then the contagonist, aka the agent of change, who helps the protagonist accomplish the goal either by doing the right thing that the protagonist can model or doing the wrong thing that the protagonist is like, I don't want to live like that, and so they do the right thing. So that's the triangle you want to set up. And then within that triangle, each one should have conflict with each other. That's how you're gonna make this real juicy. So if you are reading your manuscript and you're realizing that there's not enough conflict here, people are just talking and chatting, that's not gonna be sticky. What you want is to be reading and saying, she said what? He did what? And then that happened? Nah, that's how you want to make this sticky. In order for the strategy I'm about to tell you to work, when you finish writing that first novel, it needs to end with what's called an open loop. If you watch dramatic episodes, drama episodes, like Law & Order SVU or any of these, you'll notice that at the end of each episode, a loop is opened. So they close the story arc of that episode, but then at the end, there's a new arc open, there's a new loop open that's going to be addressed in the next episode. And that's what makes you want to be like, oh, I have to watch the next episode. The best drama series have open and closed loops throughout the entire series. That's how they keep these things going for 10 years, girl. They just open and close those loops, open and close those loops. So you need to end your story with an open loop for your next character triangle. I know, this is a lot. I should have a sticky board to draw this out, but there should be another protagonist, antagonist, contagonist triangle with an open loop that was introduced in the first book that we're gonna go over and close the loop for them in the second book. It needs to end with that open loop so that somebody wants to read the second book. How I write, my contagonist in the first book, remember protagonist, antagonist, contagonist, my contagonist becomes the protagonist in the second book, and there's always a new antagonist, contagonist. And then that contagonist would become the protagonist in the third book. That's how I kind of keep my series with open loops. You can use that method or any other method. There are so many writing tropes you can use, girl. Like so many. Just do your research, watch creative writing classes here on YouTube. You just need to make sure that book is sticky. But anyway, in order for this to work, you need to make sure you end this manuscript, book 1, with an open loop for that next character triangle so that I want to read book 2. And then on the first page of this manuscript, in the last page, go ahead and introduce book 2 and let readers know that they can get on the waiting list for book 2. That's right, on your website. So first, in order to implement this first step, you need to come up with a juicy storyline that's going to carry through at least 4 books. Second, you got to write that first novel, write that first manuscript, and make sure you introduce book 2 on the first page of that manuscript and the last page of that manuscript. Let people know they can go to your website to get on the waiting list for it. And then third, set up a waiting list for book 2. Now, the second step for using Amazon Kindle Select program to grow your fiction writer business is publish your manuscript on Amazon Kindle and publish your second book's waiting list to your website. So this is actually like 2 steps in one. But the first step, upload your book to Kindle Select. So in order for you to upload to Amazon KDP, just go to kdp.amazon.com, follow the directions for uploading an ebook, enroll in Kindle Select. It's pretty simple, pretty user-friendly. I think in my KDP royalty video, I showed the process. Now, the second piece of this, publishing that waiting list to your own website for book 2, your website needs to be comparable to other online bookstores for somebody to enter in their details on your website. I've been doing a lot of website audits lately for fellow authors, and one of the things that I've noticed is that, with all due respect, the website does not look like a safe place to enter my credit card details. So even if I love your book and I want to read book 2, if your website doesn't look like it's legitimate and I don't want my identity stolen, I'm not going to purchase it. So you have to make sure that your website looks comparable to other author websites online. Just look up other authors in your niche and look at what their websites look like, popular authors. I like to use author templates. So that's one of the easy ways to make sure that your author website looks like a legit website. Just use a template. Just use a template and just copy and paste, put your stuff on that template. Let me know if you'd like a full tutorial on how to use an author or use a template to build your author website. I love Wix. And then once you put your book on your website, make sure you have linked to it on your manuscript, in your manuscript on your KDP Select book. So first things first, we need to upload our book to Amazon KDP. Super, super simple to do this. So you're just going to upload your book cover, you're going to upload your manuscript, and you're going to enroll in the KDP Select program. Just keep in mind that your ebook cannot be available for sale anywhere else while it's enrolled in this program. So don't get kicked out. Make sure that you don't put that for sale on your website yet. Second, you're going to go ahead and upload the second book waiting list to your website because you want people to come from your first book over to your website to grab the second book. So you got to make sure you upload it, make it available. And then third, now that both are uploaded, go ahead and choose the dates that you want to run your Kindle Countdown deal. Step number 3 for fiction authors to use Amazon KDP Select's program to grow their author business. Now that your books are uploaded on Kindle and on your website, go ahead and run your Kindle Countdown deal and fuel it with paid ads. Run your Kindle Countdown deal and fuel it with paid ads. So Kindle Countdown deals are basically like a promotion period. It's like Black Friday, right? Or Cyber Monday. It's a promotion period where somebody can get discount pricing off your book. They do have the free book promotion as well. I don't recommend that one, only because, and I've done this a long time, when somebody gets your book for free, a lot of times you're attracting people who are not willing to pay for books. And this is not always the case, but majority of the time this is the case. And so I don't want you attracting people who don't buy books. They just get books for free all the time. I want you attracting people who buy books, who purchase books. That's how we're gonna make money as an author. We gotta sell books for money. We can't just give them away. I would much rather sell 100 copies of a book than give away 1,000 copies of a book. Much rather, anytime, anyplace, anywhere. So I recommend you do the Kindle Countdown deal instead. Yes, still, you can do $2.99 or, you know what I mean, 99 cents, whatever you want to. Just make somebody pay something for this book. And also, during your Kindle Countdown deal, run Amazon ads to that promotion. Because we want to put gasoline on the fire, right? Amazon is going to be pushing out your book to to readers who read your type of book, which is amazing, but we want to give it even more fuel. So add to that by investing in Amazon ads, running ads to your book during that campaign period to get as many buyers as you can. Let me know if you want a tutorial on running Kindle ads. Here's how this strategy works. So you are doing this Kindle Countdown deal. Amazon is pushing this book out to as many readers as possible in your niche during this promotion period. Now, you wrote this sticky, juicy, amazing book. And so people are reading this book and they're getting it for this great deal. And then when they finish the book, guess what happens? I have to read book 2. I have to know what happens next. Where do I get it? In your book, you had the page in the beginning and the page at the end that says, if you want book 2, go to my website here. Somebody's gonna say, oh, I gotta get it. Click it, and then they're gonna go to your website. And now you go ahead and sell that book 2 for $9.99. That is how you can use Amazon Kindle Select program to push out your book, yes, to potential readers, but then get them over to your website to read the next book in the series. And you can be selling those books for $9.99, $27, $37 if you know how to bundle your book correctly, girl. It's gonna be $37, okay? I'm gonna bundle it. Bundle. So you can be selling that book for a premium and making real money as an author. And you're still leveraging the Kindle Select program because I agree, it's a phenomenal opportunity, especially for authors who write in book series. It's a phenomenal opportunity to be able to get your book in front of a ton of readers and letting Amazon push it out for you. I agree with that. Just don't rely on that to be your only source of income. Use it strategically to get people to your own website, which you have built professionally. It looks like a real website. It looks like a real e-commerce platform, right? Get people to your website to purchase directly from you. So now you can make more profit per book and you get the customer's email address. So now when you release book number 3, you release straight to those people. Now when you write book number 4, you're gonna release straight to those people. If you're gonna be like me and do this like Marvel, do it over again. So like I said, I am transitioning my business to writing Christian romance novels, fiction. All glory to Jesus. I'm really excited about it. And this is just one of the business models I'm going to be using to grow my business. I have several. So if you want to see a different strategy to start your book business, like a business model that I've used here at God That Would Grow, come join me in the God That Would Grow Faith-Based Author School. I literally record my screen and show you how I do the stuff step by step. Let me give you a little sneak peek. If you've been struggling to move forward on your journey as a faith-based author, I've created a brand new community called the God That Would Grow Faith-Based Author School, just for women like you who want to move forward in your purpose as a woman of Christ writing books. The school includes the Author Toolkit, which has 10 tutorials for 10 different types of Christian books you can write, including nonfiction books, daily devotionals, prayer journals, ebooks. There's a lot in there. You'll get access to the God That Would Grow Book Funnel Toolkit, which shows you how to take your book, bundle it up, and put it into a sales funnel, including a lead magnet funnel, a tripwire funnel, and my very favorite, a webinar funnel. You'll get access to the book promotion toolkit, which shows you how to create a marketing plan to promote your funnel, because in order for people to buy our books, right, we have to tell them about it. And that's what the marketing toolkit shows you how to do. Plus, you'll get access to a community of other women who are writing faith-based books just like you are. Sis, you do not have to do this alone. Come join the brand new God Woman Girl Faith-Based Author School so you can get the tutorials you need, you can get the community you need, and most importantly, you can get the network that you need to step into your purpose as a faith-based author. I can't wait to see you there. Visit ChristianAuthorSchool.com to fill out the application form and apply today. If you are not ready to start your book business online, you just want more information about getting started, make sure you come join my upcoming 3-day Start Your Book Business Challenge, where I teach you how to get started. The link is in the description box. And don't forget to watch this video to give you even more information about stepping into your purpose as a faith-based author. I can't wait to see you there.